And our video already got views. Yo, what's up guys, it's Ryvan. In today's video I want to show you the full process of creating a YouTube channel with the help of AI. We will create the channel, make our first video and also upload it on YouTube. Because building a YouTube channel, especially with AI, is probably easier than ever. So let's get straight into it. Now, before we actually create our YouTube channel, we first have to come up with an idea for what kind of videos we are going to post. I already found a couple of channels in this Stickman history niche. For example, this channel right here is posting these simple Stickman Stone Age videos, and as you can see, the videos are performing really well. The style is very simple, but the topics are interesting and the videos are easy to understand. And I think we can take this idea and improve it with AI. Because this channel mostly uses simple pictures, but with AI, we can easily animate these visuals and make the videos much more engaging. And there are also a couple of other channels doing similar things that are going viral as well. When searching for a niche, always look for channels that started posting not too long ago and are already getting consistent views. For this video, let's use that niche as an example. Now it's time to create our YouTube channel. I already have this channel right here where I posted 2 videos around 5 months ago, but these videos completely flopped. One of them got around 15 views and around 200 impressions. So yeah, it didn't perform at all, but this is something that can happen when you test channels. Not every idea is going to work. So what I'm gonna do is private these old videos. The good thing is that this channel is already warmed up because of these videos. Now we obviously also want to change the channel. So first I'm going to change the profile picture. I will use this picture right here because I think it will fit our style pretty well. Then for the name, I think something like the Stick Age could work really well. Then we also add a short bio that fits the channel, and we also add a new banner. After that, we can already publish the changes, and if we check the channel out now, this is what it looks like. We have the name, the profile picture, the banner and the bio. Yeah, so now it's time to create our very first video. For that, we are obviously going to use AI, and for this workflow, I'm going to use Claude. But before we start, we want to connect Higgsfield to Claude, because this will allow Claude to use Higgsfield to generate visuals for us. So in Claude, go to Customize, click on Connectors and then click Add Connector. Then you want to add a custom connector. After that, open Higgsfield AI and go to the MCP section. Here you can copy the MCP link for Claude. Paste the link into Claude, give it a name, for example Higgsfield, then click Add, Connect and Allow. Now as you can see, Higgsfield is connected to Claude and will be able to generate visuals for us. Next up, we also want to select Fable 5 as the model in Claude, because this is the best model and we are going to use it for this workflow. Now technically we could simply type something like, give me a Stickman history video idea, and then you could start working with Claude. But I also created this master prompt right here. So what you can do is copy this prompt and paste it into Claude. I also added some reference pictures for the style. Obviously you can tweak the style later, but for now I will paste these images in as well. This way Claude understands what our videos should look like. Okay, as you can see, Claude now gives us 5 Stone Age video ideas. For example, you slept twice a night for 200,000 years. What a Stone Age human actually ate in one day. But I think idea number 5, a broken leg was a death sentence, is the most interesting because it's a little bit of a different angle. So yeah, let's use this idea for our example video. Now, as you can see, Claude is generating the script. I set the duration to around 3 minutes for now, because I don't want this example to be too long. But obviously, you can change that in the prompt if you want a longer video. Now, Claude creates the scenes for the video. For this example, we have 16 scenes. And Claude already selects Higgsfield to generate the images for the scenes. Here it automatically created a main character. This will be the character that appears throughout the video, so it feels more consistent. Okay, as you can see, now here we have the very first scene with our reference character. He is sitting by the fire and he has some kind of Stone Age bandage around his leg, because in the story he broke his leg. Then we have the next scene. Again, it uses the same character. Here he is gathering food. So yeah, overall this style looks really good, and now we can just let Claude generate all of the visuals. Okay, as you can see, Claude has now generated all of the 16 scenes. It also already generated complete video clips for us without typing or prompting anything else. So if you open one of them, you can see now we have full animated scenes of our character. honestly, they do look really good, and it also only took around 5 minutes for the entire generation. So that's pretty fast. Claude also generated a thumbnail, but we will create a better one later on. Now if you open up Higgsfield and go to images, all of the images appear here. And if you head over to videos, all of our generated videos also appear here. So we can just go in here and download all of these videos. If you want to try Higgsfield yourself, I will leave the link in the description. Now the next step is creating the voiceover. For that we are going to head back to Claude and go back to our script. So we can simply copy it. Then we open 11 Labs and paste the script in. If you can use your own voice, I would recommend doing that because it feels more authentic and helps your channel stand out. But if you find a good voice in 11 Labs, you can also use that. Now all that's left is generating the speech. Once the voiceover is generated, we want to download it. Now we have everything we need. We have the voiceover and we have all of the clips. So all that's left is putting everything together. You can use any video editor for this. The first thing you want to do is import your voiceover. Then you want to start cutting out the small pauses in the voiceover. This part is a little bit annoying, but it makes the video feel much more fast-paced. And for YouTube, especially with this type of content, pacing is extremely important. Okay, now the voiceover should look something like this. Now the next step, and basically the final step, is importing all of our clips. So we import all of the generated videos and place them onto the timeline. Now all that's left is putting them into the correct order. So just go through the clips and match them to the voiceover. For example, when the voiceover talks about the broken leg, we use the scene where the character is injured. So you just go through the voiceover and place the visuals at the right place and also cut the parts out that are too long. Okay, now our video is already pretty much done. We have all of the scenes added onto the timeline. And if you want to make it a little bit better, you can also add some sound effects. For example, when our character breaks his leg, you can add a bone breaking sound effect. This makes the video feel more alive. You can just go through the video and add multiple sound effects wherever they fit the visuals. Now let's check out this video and then upload it to YouTube.
15,000 years ago, a hunter's femur snapped. The biggest bone in his body, broken clean. He should have been dead within weeks. His skeleton says he lived for years. Here's why that's shocking. In the Stone Age, your legs were your entire economy. You walked to find food, you walked to find water, you walked away from things with teeth.
Okay, I would say a pretty solid result. And I already asked Claude to create another thumbnail and it gave me these two results. They look pretty good, so we can download them and use them for our thumbnail. Now we can also ask Claude for a title and description that we can use for our video. Now finally we can upload the video. Just head over to the upload section and upload the video. Then we simply paste in the title from Claude and paste in the description as well. Then we can also do a thumbnail test where we add our two thumbnail pictures. We can also add a few fitting hashtags, for example Stone Age, Ancient Humans and Survival. After that, go through the upload settings. Here select no, it's not made for kids. For the rest, you don't really have to change much. You can just leave most settings on standard. Then all that's left is publishing the video. So let's do that. And just like that, we now published our first video on this new channel. The whole workflow took around 15 to 20 minutes to create, and I'm excited to see the performance of this video. Okay guys, it's been a couple of hours and our videos got the first amount of views and we also gained 1 subscriber already. But yeah, let's check the video real quick. And as you can see, it got around 17 views for now, and we have 270 impressions and a 5% click-through rate. So yeah, that's looking pretty solid, and obviously that's not a lot, but this is always going to happen. If you post videos on a brand new channel, it will take at least a couple of days for them to get taken into the algorithm, and then they will really start to get views. But if you see that you're getting views right away, like on this video right now, that's perfect. If you want to copy this workflow, make sure to check out Higgsfield. I will leave the link in the description. And if you need help building your own channel, finding a niche, creating videos, or actually growing your channel, you can also check out my private community. Inside you get direct access to me and I help you grow.